It happened to the Johnson family of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Affects 1 in 2,000 children less than a year old.
It can be caused by brain malformations, by brain injury during birth, metabolic disorders, genetic disorders.
When you hear about a catastrophe, images like this can come to mind. Not one like this. I mean, look at him. He looks so sweet. One of the most complex, little-known medical diagnoses of our times is hidden in plain sight, and it has been categorized as catastrophic in the National Library of Medicine. What is that condition? Why should all parents know about this? And last but not least, why is this condition especially important for advocates of people with developmental disabilities? Stay to the end of the video to discover those things while we debunk infantile spasm. The unknown medical emergency
are raising awareness this week about a rare and very serious condition that affects babies. Infantile spasms are difficult to diagnose and they're considered a medical emergency.
Infantile spasms are an uncommon to rare epileptic disorder in infants, children, and adults. The disorder is also called West syndrome because of the English physician William James West, who first described it in an article published in The Lancet in 1841. The original case described his son, James Edwin West. Other names associated with the disorder are generalized flexion epilepsy, infantile epileptic encephalopathy, infantile myoclonic encephalopathy. So whenever you hear about those, we're talking about the same thing. The IS, dangerous impact.
It may look like an infant with a case of the hiccups, but this baby is actually experiencing subtle seizures called infantile spasms.
The parents come in and say, my child just seems like they're shaking, or they have some hiccups, or I wonder if my child has reflux.
As you just saw, the symptoms of this subtle form of epilepsy are so slight that typically parents have the impression that their kids may have reflux or hiccups and that everything will be okay, and they could be mistaken.
Pediatrician Jeffrey Kyle has treated very few cases of infantile spasms, which can have a catastrophic impact on the developing brain.
According to Healthline.com, IS can lead to death in 5% of the cases and cause intellectual disabilities and developmental problems 50% of the time. For the fortunate ones who can stop the seizures, brain damage odds are against them. The treatment. The worst thing about IS is that it is commonly misdiagnosed even by experts. Colic reflux or a startle reflex are some of the most common misdiagnoses that this rare and deadly condition often receives. But there is good news.
But when you see all of the research and what has been done in this arena, it gives you hope.
Hope because of treatment available for children like Dave Johnson's infant son Noah, who's enrolled in groundbreaking research called PREVENT. It looks at the impact of the drug vigabatrin. Results have been promising.
He is 11 months old now, has met his milestones for his development. We're not seeing those development delays currently.
Other common treatments include steroid therapy with either prednisone, prednisolone, or the hormone ACTH. Congratulations on being here. It shows how much you care about supporting and helping to prevent developmental disabilities. Now you know all about one of the worst conditions out there and one of the leading causes of developmental disabilities. But before we wrap up, there's still one crucial thing you should know about IS, and that is the 4-step process parents and advocates must know.
First thing is see the signs. Second is T, take a video. Everybody walks around with smartphones. It's really easy to capture. O is obtain a diagnosis. And then the P is prioritize treatment.
And that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with all future parents you may know too. And remember, First Choice Family Services is your information resource for the DSP industry.